Hello dear students, hope you all are doing well. Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss a very important topic, literary devices. And I request all of you to please watch this video till the end, as this video is very important video. Though there are several literary devices, but in classes 11th and 12th, 7 are the most important. So what are literary devices? Literary devices are techniques that writers use to express their ideas and enhance their writing skills. Literary devices highlight important concepts in the text and strengthen the narrative and help readers to connect with the characters and the theme. So let's start with our first literary device, and that is rhyme. So what is rhyme? It's something that you have been learning from your junior classes, from your primary classes, and you know this very well. Still, I'll explain this to you. Rhyme. Words that have same sound or end with the same sound are said to be in rhyme. Examples: down, town, crown. These are very simple examples, and there are several others. Fun, gun, run. And there are several others. Face, place, and race. So these are very simple things, simple examples. Still, this is very important literary device. And in continuation of rhyme, what comes next? Rhyme scheme. So what is rhyme scheme? The pattern, please note down the details which are given on the board. The pattern of rhymes at the end of each line of a poem or a song. So the poem that I have chosen, the stanza that I have chosen is a very famous stanza of a poem that you learned when you were in class. Which class? LKG or nursery class. So that poem is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, How I Wonder What You Are. So how to find out the rhyme scheme of this very easy poem? I think this is already known to you, but still I'll explain this to you. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So always remember that we have to see the last word of each line. So what is the last word of this first line? Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The last word is star. So the last word of first line is always what? A. So we'll write A here. And second, what is the second line? How I wonder what you are. So star and R sound same. So therefore, for this also we will write A. The third line, up above the word so high. So this high is different from star and R. So because this is the second different word, so therefore the second word will be what? B. And the last line, like a diamond in the sky. So high and sky sound the same. So for this last line also we will write B. So what is the rhyme scheme of these four lines? A, B, B. And I hope that you have understood the rhyme scheme, the pattern of the rhyme scheme, the use of rhyme scheme in any poem or in any song. Now the next literary device is simile. So what is a simile? It's a comparison between two objects of different kinds in an interesting way. For example, you were as brave as a lion. Number two, they fought like cats and dogs. And number three is, he is as strong as an ox. So comparison using as or like. And the next device is metaphor. It does not state that one thing is like another or acts as another, but takes for granted and mentions them as if the two objects are one. For example, the camel is the ship of the desert.
So it does not say that camel is like the ship of the desert, but camel is the ship of the desert. And the next is life is a dream. Does not say life is like a dream. It says life is a dream. And third is the snow is a white blanket, not like a white blanket, but is a white blanket. And the last fourth example is the calm lake was a mirror. So the calm lake was not like a mirror, but the calm lake was a mirror. So simile is a comparison using as or like, but metaphor is a comparison without as or like. Now the next literary device is personification. What is personification? It means speaking of lifeless object as if it were a living person. Speaking of lifeless object as if it were a living person. Examples of personification. Number one, lightning dances across the sky. Number second, the wind howled in the night. Wind howled in the night. Number three is the moon smiled at the stars at night. So moon is mentioned as a living person, as a living thing. Moon smiled at the stars at night. Number four, time flies when you are having fun. Time flies when you are having fun. I hope that you have understood the use of personification. The next literary device is alliteration. So what is alliteration? The occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. The occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. For example, she should sleep in a shed. So these words are closely connected and their initial letters are also the same. S of she, S of should, S of sleep, and finally in the end S of shed. She should sleep in a shed. The next example is the big bad bear. B and B. So the big bad bear scared all the baby bunnies. B of baby and B of bunnies by the bushes. B of by and B of bushes. So all these first letters are same, and the last is it's silences. So S of silence and S of silences, both S's are same. So I think all this matter is clear. You have understood personification and also you have understood alliteration. And now our next literary device, number 6, is repetition. It repeats same words or phrases a few times to make an idea clearer or more memorable. It repeats same words or phrases a few times to make an idea clearer or more memorable. Example, if you think you can do it, you can do it twice. Second example, the president said, work and work are the keys to success. Thrice. Work is used thrice. The president said, work and work are the keys to success. And now the last most important literary device is irony. So what is irony? The definition as a literary device is a situation in which there is a contrast between expectation and reality. The definition as a literary device is a situation in which there is a contrast between expectation and reality. Examples. Number 1. A fire station burns down. Number 2. A marriage counselor files divorce. Number 3. A pilot has a fear of height. So these are last two, though there are several others, but as I told you that the most important literary devices are these 7, and out of the 7 literary devices, these are the last 2 literary devices, and I hope that you have understood repetition and also irony. So let's have a recapitulation of what we have studied today. We have studied literary devices. 7 very important literary devices. The first literary device that we saw was rhyme, and I hope that you have understood that literary device very well. And the next is simile. What is simile? Comparison with as or like. Metaphor, again comparison without as or like. 4. Personification. Talking of lifeless objects as if they were living objects or living thing, living persons. The next was alliteration. What is alliteration? Occurrence of the same letter in the beginning of a word, closely connected words. That is called alliteration. And the next is repetition. And the same word is repeated in a line twice or thrice or more. That is called repetition. And the last is irony. What is irony? We expect for something, but actually in the end something else happens. So I think and I hope that you have understood all these literary devices well, and I request all of you to please study all these notes. Watch this video again and again, and also try to make notes, find out some other notes, some extra things, some extra information from different sources, and please write all these things in your notebook. Thank you so much.